IBM Eclipse tools for Bluemix are vendor-specific extensions built on top of Cloud Foundry Eclipse tools. Eclipse is a standard IDE environment for developing applications. IBM Eclipse tools for Bluemix allow developers to develop, test, and push applications to the cloud directly from within Eclipse. These tools support the Tier 1 runtimes, namely Liberty for Java and Node.js. IBM Eclipse tools for Bluemix are powerful and versatile. These tools enable us to perform server lifecycle operations, namely create, start, stop, restart, and remove an instance of Bluemix server. They also enable us to perform application lifecycle, namely deploy an app, update an app, restart an app, and remove an app. IBM Eclipse tools provide development support to architects and developers by enabling them to compose applications by creating and binding services, along with running, profiling, performance tuning, and debugging apps. These tools can be run locally or remotely. You can install IBM Eclipse tools for Bluemix from Eclipse Marketplace. Eclipse tools support both development mode and debugging mode for applications running with IBM Liberty for Java build pack in Bluemix. Enabling application debug mode puts the application in developing and debugging mode, thereby allowing the application developer to conduct various operations so that errors can be found and resolved within the application. In this mode, developer can create remote debug sessions with the application instance. When Enable Application Debug is selected, development mode is automatically enabled. You can disable application debug mode while keeping the development mode to incrementally publish application changes to Bluemix without redeploying the app. Earlier, one had to deploy the entire application for a simple change in the app. With incremental publish support, you can publish only the changed files to Bluemix, and the changes will take place immediately without a redeploy of the entire application. After an application has been deployed to Bluemix, you can right-click on the application from the server's view and select Enable Development Mode. When the application is running in development mode, you can also run additional tools inside app container like SSH console. You can switch back to normal mode just by right-clicking on the application and disabling development mode. Or you can leave application in development mode but disable application debug mode. Development mode enables you to incrementally push changes to the application. Session scope changes will be lost when the application is restarted or restaged or pushed. Debugging Node.js applications. Use the Bluemix Live Sync debug feature for development mode with IBM Node.js build pack applications. The Bluemix Live Sync feature enables debug mode that may be used to dynamically edit code, insert breakpoints, step through code, and restart the application while the application is running on Bluemix. This debug mode may be combined with Bluemix DevOps services live edit feature or the desktop sync feature to allow a Node.js application source code to be modified during the debug process without requiring a redeploy of the application. Requirements for using development mode with debug for Node.js applications are: the application must use the IBM SDK for Node.js and not a custom build pack. Also, Chrome browser must be used to run Node Inspector. To enable live debug for Node.js applications, allow the build pack to detect the app start command. The start command must be auto-detected by the build pack and not set in the manifest.yml file. Ensure that the package.json file contains a start script that includes a start command for the app. If the app's manifest.yml file contains a start command, set it to null. Turn on development mode in the app manifest.yml file by adding enable Bluemix dev mode environment variable and setting it to true. Increase the memory entry in manifest.yml by adding 128 MB or more to the memory attribute. Push the application for the manifest.yml changes to take effect. After the application has been pushed, access the application using URL shown in the chart to access the Bluemix Debug user interface. This will enable you to restart the application, connect to a shell on the application, or launch the node inspector to debug the application.